Support for The Activity Continues is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for all your grooming needs. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million, with an M, million individuals worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code ACTIVITY at manscaped.com.
So the holidays are approaching, and it's time for shopping for the men in your life.
And I don't know about you, but my husband is so hard to shop for. So if yours is the same, consider Manscaped. We are partnering with this company, and our guys got to try out their Performance 4.0 package, which includes 2 types of trimmers, deodorant, and toner.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code ACTIVITY at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code ACTIVITY. Unlock his confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
And welcome to the Activity Continues podcast. We are your hosts. This is Megan.
And this is Amy. Thanks for joining us again. This week is a free-for-all.
Free-for-all. We're not covering a darn tootin' thing.
Nope,
Excuse my language.
Easy there.
I know.
Children listen to this.
We've covered this. They shouldn't.
For real. So yeah, no, we're not. We're just taking it easy. This has been like, we said last week was crazy. This has been a crazy week and weekend. And we're coming off of Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And I managed to last almost 3 years without getting the plague. And I tested positive.
She has fallen.
Tested positive on Sunday. So
she's either COVID or pregnant. So.
Well, that second one would be a miracle.
Could you imagine? I don't think
people would be coming to pray for me or pray on me or whatever.
Pray for you, correct. They would be praying for you.
Asking me to heal them and all that. That wouldn't happen. But
I'm so sorry for you. You've fallen.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's kind of a badge of honor to be one of the few people that I know that has not yet gotten it. You are one of them.
All by
You're like one of 3 people I know. You, Jackie, and my boss.
Really?
Yeah. And she travels a lot.
Yeah.
And she hasn't gotten it. But yeah, it's everybody else I know, I think.
Yeah.
All my friends, I think maybe not all of Greg's family. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if his brothers and sister, their wives, I don't know if they've, not sister wives. They're...
I just learned a whole new thing about you that I feel like should have come up before this. After 7 years of friendship, I would hope you would tell me about sister wives.
Right. Yeah. No, they're religious, but not that kind.
Yeah.
I used to love that show, by the way. Sister Wives.
I think I would like it, but I've heard the Cody, there's a whole bunch coming out about him now and how he's just trash.
He was always trash. He was trash from the very beginning. And I just liked it because I thought it was really interesting that these women were, first of all, putting up with his shit. But it just, I don't know. The idea of like running a household with a bunch of other women and the guy just flies in every once in a while and then leaves. I was like, if you don't like him very much, that's perfect. I couldn't share my husband that I cared about with somebody else, but I could share Cody with other people as long as I didn't have to do anything with him.
Is that sharing then? I feel like that's just handing him off. He's like, okay, it's your night. And you're like, you know what? I'm feeling generous.
I think, yeah.
You can go stay with Stephanie.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, but you said that the last 3 nights. And you're just like, oh, but you know what? I know that you're so amazing. And I just want to share you. And I don't want you to touch me with your weird hair from like 2000.
Well, you know, what's
and
funny,
he's in like his 50s, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He is.
No, stop it. It's so gross.
My first feeling when I watched that show was that he was gay.
He might be.
I thought for sure he was gay.
Oh my God, he totally could be. And that's why he's having so many wives. He's like, look how straight I am. I'm so straight that I have 4 wives.
That's exactly what I thought. I don't really think so anymore. I've watched enough of it and I've heard enough stories about him and stuff. I don't think he is, but it would make sense, wouldn't it? I mean, I could do that with a gay guy and share the whole house and the duties and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I
could totally be married to a gay guy.
Yeah.
It'd be like the perfect marriage.
It would. Yeah.
Only if they're a big spoon, though. How did we get? Oh, sister wives, right? Okay, I was like, how did we veer into?
We got that from
your family who's had COVID, but you don't know about.
I don't know about the sister wives.
Sister wives in law, but not sister wives.
No, the sister in laws. Yeah. I don't know if they have gotten it or not. I don't think they have, actually.
So how have you been feeling?
Fine. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm asymptomatic. I have a stuffy nose. I have a cough.
And your head was really heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week my head was really heavy. It felt like something was pushing on my forehead, and it hurt when I like moved my eyes from side to side. Hurt about like behind my eyes.
Yeah.
I get that when I get a cold. I just thought it was a cold.
Right.
I really didn't think anything else of it. And then when Greg tested positive, I was like, oh, shit. So then I tested. I was negative.
Yeah.
I was negative for 3 days. I tested every day.
Has he had it before?
No.
Oh, okay. So you both fell at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like 3 days behind him.
Yeah. Oh, too bad.
Although I think I've told you this, but I do believe, not 100% sure, but I do think it's possible that Greg and I had COVID early on before we even knew what it was, because we both got really sick. And it was right when Greg was not entertaining, but working with people from China that were coming in to work in his office.
Sure.
And it was like, it was 2019, Christmas of 2019, right after Christmas is when he got sick. And then.
So it'd be Christmas 2018.
No, 2019.
Because we got it 2019.
We got it 2020 is when we closed down.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Sorry.
So he got it, Chris, he got very sick, all like respiratory congestion, the whole 9. And then I got it like 3 days later. And so I got it, I woke up with it on New Year's Day. So that would have been 2020.
2020, yeah.
And I was so sick. Like, actually, it was New Year's Eve. So I was super sick New Year's Eve, super sick New Year's Day. And then I had to go to work on the next day because the place I worked has a fucked up rule that if you don't come in after a holiday, you do not get paid for the holiday.
Most places are like that for non-exempt employees. If you call out the day before or day after, you don't get it.
Yeah. So I went to work fucking sick with the plague, got at least 3 other people sick, annoyed everybody on my floor because I was coughing and hacking so bad. People were like throwing shit at me. And then,
that's rude.
My boss was so sweet though. He went and got me the place I worked had a restaurant in it. And he went down to the restaurant and he got me a big tray with a teapot and teacups and honey and cream and all this, and brought it to me on a little tray.
Adorable. That is sweet. So cute.
It was so sweet.
Yeah,
and then he's like, after you drink your tea, go home.
John 100% had it January of 2020 because he was so sick.
Yeah.
Lost his taste and smell completely.
Yeah.
For like 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. completely lost his taste and smell.
I lost my smell. I don't think I lost my taste, but I did lose my smell. And I was so congested that I could hear everything in my chest rumbling.
Oh.
I could hear it, like, and I'd sleep and I would wake up because it sounded like something was groaning, and it was me. But I wasn't groaning, it was my chest making noise.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to sleep sitting up because I thought I was going to drown in all this crap that was in my chest.
Oof.
It was so, I've never been that sick before or after, knock on wood. And I think once COVID came about, like right away, Greg and I are like, that sounds like what we had a month ago or 2 months ago, whenever.
That's what John said. He was like, that sounds like what I had. And I was like, yeah, it does.
I bet you anything.
Such a, I mean, I feel like the strains now, though, are so, I don't want to say diluted, but just
different
evolved.
For sure. Yeah.
So, no, I don't think anybody, I hope to God, nobody's getting as sick as they were.
I hope not. My neighbor was just telling me that her daughter works in an emergency room and said that it's full.
Yeah.
It's always
the beds
full.
are full
with
because
the RSV
with the RSV and flu.
Yep.
And that I feel it's the worst for babies and adults. Like the first 6 months of my son's life, that was one of the main fears the first 3 months was RSV because it's really bad if little babies get it.
Oh yeah. Those little lungs they're not even formed.
They're not even fully formed.
Yeah. It's so scary.
The fears as a parent are just they never end. They never end.
No, and they never will.
I'd wake up in the middle of the night when he was first born and just reach over and make sure he was still breathing because I was so terrified of SIDS.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do.
No.
To stop it.
I know.
There's nothing. It's just.
I know. I would be the same, especially because we both know somebody who lost a child to that. Yeah. It's really scary.
It's devastating. I mean, when they were telling that story, I was just sobbing. I was sobbing. And I didn't even have kids yet.
Right. No, I know. It hit me too. It's awful. It's scary.
It's terrible. Yeah.
But anyway,
well, I'm glad that you guys are both feeling up on the upswing.
Fine.
I mean, hope your mom stays feeling.
I told her to let me know if her symptoms change at all. Mm-hmm. She texted me today and said she just kind of putzed around the house and she's bored.
I'm sure. Yeah.
She's more social than I am. She likes to get out and do stuff. I'm like, wait, you mean I have an excuse to sit on the couch and watch Hallmark movies and drink hot chocolate all day? Sold.
Check. Sign me up.
I am ready.
Someone come and cough in my face.
So
I know it's crazy that I've never, John's gotten it twice.
That's crazy.
People I've worked with have gotten it. Never.
You must have a good immune system. It's probably because you have a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. My immune system is a ninja. Just
that's
fights
right.
Shit off.
Although you had a cold last time we recorded, we were both really sniffly and coughing.
I tested and it wasn't.
I did too. I tested after that too.
Yeah.
And I tested negative 3 times. Until
fourth time's the charm. That's what I always say.
Yeah. Well, it sucks.
One of my former coworkers from the place that I worked before this one, he is big into Christmas movies too, Hallmark movies, and also the Great British Baking Show.
Is he gay?
No.
Oh, wow. So he's a good catch.
So we were texting about Hallmark movies and about the Great British Baking Show because there's holiday seasons and there's only 2 holiday episodes. And he's like, I want more. And I'm like, I do too. Because they have the Christmas one and then the New Year's one.
I have to watch those. I've only watched the regular episodes because I'm still on that final season.
It's so good.
It is good. It is good.
It's just such a happy show.
I know.
It just is so happy.
I know. Except when somebody gets kicked off and they cry.
I know, but
that makes me so sad.
I know, but it makes it more happy because Americans would never do that.
I know.
They'd be like, bye.
Yeah.
And slam the door on them on the way out.
Yeah, some of them are. It depends. We did finish that season of Top Chef we were watching.
Mm-hmm.
And
was it good?
Yeah, it was good. But it's amazing how some of those chefs talk back to the judges. The judges will say, there was a really funny exchange in this last one where the judge was like, your food just was under-seasoned. There wasn't, it was bland.
Right.
And the guy goes, well, that's your opinion. And The judge goes, well, unfortunately for you, my opinion is the one that matters.
Was it Scott Conan?
No.
Do you remember the Chopped episode where the guy like argued with Scott?
No.
Oh,
I don't think I've seen every Chopped. I've seen a lot.
I haven't either, but I saw this one. And of all the judges he picked to argue with, he chose Scott. And he was like arguing with him because I think they chopped him.
Oh.
And he disagreed. And he was really a fucking prick about it. I'll have to find a YouTube clip and send it to you because I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to argue with Scott.
And do you think he's going to change his mind and say, oh, you're right, you can stay? Like, I mean, does that ever work? Has that ever worked for anybody?
He's like the scariest. Second of all, I think he's, in my opinion, one of the most talented.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all talented, you know, but I feel like Scott is kind of top tier talent.
Yeah.
Like him and Marcus Samuelson.
Oh, Marcus Samuelson. I love him.
I could study my entire life as a chef and not have the talent that he has in his pinky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't. And his wife.
Yeah.
Smoke show.
I know, right? Well, they both are.
Yeah. Oh,
gorgeous.
He is handsome. And so is Scott. Anyways, I'm sorry. I derailed this again. Top Chef. And,
that's all I was going to say about Top Chef. Did you ever see, I think it was last year, might have been the year before. They did a Chopped series. I don't know if it was maybe 3 episodes or so, where they had, God, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been a Guy Fieri show where they had, I know it was Zakarian and Alex Guarnaschelli and Scott, I believe. That's what makes me think it was Chopped. But anyway, but Guy was hosting it with his son. Anyway, they were all in their homes because it was COVID time. Oh. And they all were delivered a box of stuff that they had to make stuff out of.
Uh-huh.
And so they're cooking in their own homes.
Oh, that would be so cool.
It was really cool. I don't remember
really
what it was. Maybe it was Guy's Grocery Games, but they didn't get to shop. They just had to get what was in their basket.
Guy Fieri to me is so overrated.
I didn't like him at first because I thought he was an icky bro guy, but I have heard so many stories about him being the nicest.
He is. Like, I'm pretty sure because John loves him. Like, he loves watching Guy's Grocery Games and he loves diners, drive-ins, and dives. And I think during COVID, Guy Fieri was paid all of his staff, even though they weren't open.
Yeah,
he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I just am not the biggest fan of his.
Yeah.
He was on Shark Week one year with his son.
Oh, really?
They went diving with some sharks on Shark Week.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Revolutionary. Change the way we see Shark Week. Speaking of sharks, okay. So Thor has been so active.
Who's Thor?
Did I not tell you about Thor?
I don't think so.
Sit down. Because my friend Jenna, for my birthday, bought me a shark.
What?
Yes. I cannot believe I haven't told you this.
No.
Okay, you don't have the memory that I do, so you would remember. So
I'm pretty sure I do remember that.
So she adopted a shark. So they tagged a silky shark off of the what's that island? To the
Shark Island
of Florida, maybe Jamaica. I want to say Jamaica.
Okay.
So they tagged, his name is Thor, and they tagged him off the coast of Jamaica. They put a tracker on him. So every time he surfaces, it pings. And I see where he is.
Do you get like a message on your phone or something?
I don't get a message. But when I check the app here, it's the coolest thing. It's the coolest friggin' thing. He didn't surface for so long that I emailed the company and I was like, if he's dead, would you guys know, if he got eaten? Because silkies are not very big sharks.
Yeah.
So he could easily get eaten by a great white or a tiger shark or, one of those bigger sharks. Okay. So here's the map. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
So this right here.
The white lines are where he goes?
Yes, the white lines are
cool.
where he goes and the dots are where he's pinged. And so this is Florida. So right now he's right in the middle. The last time he pinged was this morning at 3:30. He's right in between Florida and Cuba. Right in that. I know, it's the coolest thing.
He's going over to get some cigars.
I guess so. Who can blame him?
I know. That's fun. That's
a
cool gift.
So I bought myself 3 more bracelets. So I will have 3 more sharks. I'll have a fleet.
Nice.
And I don't know what kind they are. So when the bracelets come, you get the information. And so that's how I knew about
so each bracelet is a shark.
A different shark. Yeah.
Ah.
And I got them on a Black Friday sale when they were $10 a bracelet. And it
Sweet.
was buy 3. No, maybe it was buy 2, get one free. And so they were $10. But even without the sale, it was only $16.95.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
That's like cool. such a fun little present, like for a kid or me. And they have sharks, lions, penguins,
penguin,
turtles, like sea turtles, polar bears.
You'll have to send me the link for how to get those, and I'll put that in the show notes because other people might like that for holiday gifts.
Yes, it's such a good like a stocking stuffer or somebody that you're not sure what to get them, but they really like animals, like me.
Yeah.
So it's such a neat thing. It's such a neat thing, and it helps like with conservation efforts.
Yeah. So
win, win, win.
That's like my land in Scotland. Mm-hmm. That's, you pay like, they always say it's like $150, but it's always on sale for like $30.
Yeah.
But you
should buy more land.
Well, yeah, I have a plot. Greg has a plot. Jackie and my mom all have a plot. And it's
it's like a square, isn't it?
It's a square. It's a 5-foot square, which means it's like a foot on each door. You can't even stand on it, I don't think.
Oh, a 5-foot square.
Like 5 feet altogether.
Square. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was like, you could be buried there, but no.
No. No, we were like, well, when we figure out where our squares are, we'll just go have a picnic. But we'll be like hollering to each other.
And like each only standing on 1 foot because you can't fit both feet in the square.
And you can't buy them next to each other. You just have to.
Why?
Yeah, because they are like, if somebody like, the asshole who bought Twitter could go in and buy all of them.
Okay.
And then put a casino there.
Build. Yeah.
So the whole thing is that it's to preserve the land.
Yeah.
And so everybody gets a tiny little piece so that you can't actually do anything with it. You can go visit it. You can go stand there, but you can't build anything. So, but yeah, it's, I could bring a little house, stick it there.
Little lighthouse. I claim this in the name of Amy.
Yeah, so I am a lady.
I love it.
I could put that on my driver's license if I wanted to.
You should.
I should.
Why haven't you?
I don't know.
Listen, if Phoebe can change her name to Princess Consuela Banana Hammock,
I know.
You can put lady in front of your name.
I know. I think I should.
When I was a child, I ran for the bins. Been so many downs, so many beds. Now I'm coming down, you lower your looks. I was born from woods, deep for your limbs. I'll burn your bones.
In the Prohibition years of Minneapolis, Minnesota, there was an underworld. Gangs of bootleggers, bandits, sluggers, and murderers roamed the streets and conducted their business. One of the most legendary figures of that time was Isidore Blumenfeld, also known as Kid Can. He began as a newsboy and grew into the most notorious gangster Minneapolis has to offer, and either a psychopath or the nicest guy ever, depending on who you ask. Volstead Land explores this world. Join me, Amy, and my co-host Heather as we journey through this era of prohibition, bank robberies, empty promises, and murder.
Are you interested in stories of ghosts, poltergeists, and the paranormal? Do you love an amazing tale of an unsolved mystery, a strange disappearance? How about a UFO encounter, or even a first-hand sighting of a creature that should only exist in your nightmares? Why not join us over at the Haunted UK podcast, where every 2 weeks we delve deep into the tales of the strange and unusual, the unsolved and the downright weird. The Haunted UK podcast is available on all major platforms, as well as being on Instagram and Coffee. So why not give us a follow and get involved with the show? Thanks for listening, and we really hope that you'll join us for our next episode. And on that note, it's back to the show.
In other news, we're supposed to get a fucking blizzard tomorrow.
I know.
I just got a notification on my phone. Winter weather advisory for we're supposed to get 2 to 6 inches.
Yep.
Gross.
That's what they said on the news tonight too. I was supposed to go into the office tomorrow, but having the plague, I can't go anyway. So another win. So
honestly, the wins just keep stacking up for
it
you.
just keeps coming. I mean, if I'd known it was this easy. No, I shouldn't say that. Now watch, I will die in my sleep because I drown in my own.
Don't joke about that.
Don't.
That's not
think it'd
funny.
be okay. I do have the windows open, just a crack, and a fan blowing.
Just a crack.
Just a crack.
Oh, I have to have a fan on me. I
Yeah.
can't. Who can sleep in pure silence?
I can't.
Psychopaths.
I can't silence, and I need the air moving. I need to feel the air on me.
Yeah.
So, and I have to have, I usually have some kind of like meditation music on.
I have
Or I listen to the Forensic Files podcast.
See, I can't because it scares me.
I listen to Scooter too. Have we talked about Sleep With Me?
Oh, I love
Yeah.
I haven't listened to Scooter in so long.
This morning, I was having trouble falling asleep between dog feeding time and Amy waking up time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
For a
put
split
on.
second, I was like, who's Amy? I even had COVID. I was
COVID
like,
brain is
Amy?
going through this
Who's Amy?
internet.
We're that connected.
Yeah. So I pulled up an old Scooter episode that was him reading the Sharper Image catalog from 1982.
Does he still have new episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got like 5 episodes a week. He's a busy man.
Yeah, he is.
He's excellent.
No, I have not listened. See, I've found Myths and Legends, and I've probably increased his numbers so many times because I've listened to every single episode multiple times.
Yeah, I do that too with Scooter. I
But I
have
just
like a
love
whole
it.
bunch saved in my phone that I
Yeah.
just go back to because like the ones that I have not heard all of, I know they're going to knock me out. So I pull those. Those are like my
Go-tos.
arsenal, that I know if I really need to fall asleep, that's what I grab. Before we get too far, I want to, even though we've been talking for
Before
40
we
minutes.
get too far.
40 minutes
3
in.
hours. All right, let's just jump right in, shall we?
So who's going to do a Dead Files episode today? Nobody. Nobody's doing a Dead Files
Nobody's
episode.
doing it.
Neither of us, anyway.
I mean, if you guys want to do your own,
Just pause and then, just
yeah.
talk. We
Yeah,
can't
that's
hear
what-
you. But
no, sadly. Amy's probably already shouted at us about 47
yeah.
times.
Not Amy.
Yeah, not Amy.
Amy Patron.
Or the other random Amy. I didn't know who Amy was 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. The one who sleeps in my bed and listens to
Before
listens to
Amy
my
Get Up Time.
podcast.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Amy?
It's Amy Get Up Time.
Who's this Amy character you're talking about? Sounds like a real bee.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Making you get up. Sorry, what were we talking
No,
about?
I just wanted to tell all the folks about, now we're not ready to totally promote this yet, but this is a weird one-off episode anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We will soon have a new sponsor,
An affiliate.
an affiliate. Yes. We are working with a company called 3 Spirit Drinks.
Mm-hmm.
They create plant-based elixirs that
Mhm.
are a replacement for alcoholic beverages, such as
Yep.
beer and wine.
So non-alcoholic. Yep.
Yes. And they use what they call botanical alchemy to make these drinks.
Mhm.
Their bartenders and plant scientists created this line of beverages that use ingredients like lion's mane mushrooms, cacao.
My
which is-
favorite. Love a good lion's mane mushroom.
Yep.
If I've said it once, I've said it
I said
100
it
times.
100 times. I know. You're always saying it.
Always say it. Not a day goes by where I
know.
don't talk about lion's mane mushrooms.
I know. It's getting old, to be
I
honest.
know. I'm sorry. And then here now it's in our new affiliate. Amy's like, can I never escape it?
Anyway, they use these things and passion flower and all these other things I couldn't even pronounce to make their drinks. And they are vegan, gluten-free, non-alcoholic, of course. So if you're looking to cut down on alcohol, but you still want a buzz, because that's the thing. They apparently still give you a buzz.
Yeah.
A little bit of a buzz. So they are called 3 Spirit drinks, and I'll have the link in the show notes, but it is just US dot, because they're a UK company. This is the US link, us.3spiritdrinks.com/the activity continues, and you would get 15% off of your first order. So order a lot on your first time.
Yeah. I mean,
And
if
then,
you're going to spend, might as well. The more you spend, the bigger the discount.
That's right.
This is just economics.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. And we have not tried it yet.
No, but
As
we're going to.
I placed an order, but it is not, I don't even believe it's shipped yet. So
And
when
she's
it
got the
does, yeah, couldn't do it now anyway. When it does come, as long as it's after I am testing negative, then we will get together. We will make some drinks. Maybe patron Amy could come over and have some drinks with us.
Oh my God, she would love it. And
Yeah.
the cool thing is on their website, they have a bunch of drink recipes.
Yes.
So like
they
you don't
do.
even need to sit at home and think to yourself, what drink can I make with this?
What would go good with this? Yeah.
Because they've figured it out for you.
Yep.
There's a ton. There's an old fashioned, which Greg is going to be making me.
Yes, I want that one too. Yeah, there was a really pretty berry looking one.
I
that was,
know.
like, with
That
little,
was like blended.
yeah, it had like little, yeah. I was gonna say like little tiny ices, but yeah, it might have been blended.
The COVID fog, man, it's real. I'm looking at it right now.
Are you?
Oh, watermelon and chill frozen margarita was one.
Oh, that might be one of the ones.
I think it
thought
was
looked
one.
really good. Yeah.
Herbal stimulant. I mean, who could all use one of those?
Oh man, I'm just saying.
Ooh, social sling. Oh my God.
Ooh.
It's like, it looks like so much whipped cream. Listen, you had me at whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Oh my goodness. I wonder if that's like a take on a Singapore sling.
I don't know what that is. The social sling is our tropical and flamboyant take on the South Asian classic. So it is. Oh my God, you're so smart.
Is it the Singapore sling?
It
That was my
says
grandma's favorite
take
drink.
on the South Asian classic, and I think Singapore is in South Asia, right?
It is. Yep. I believe
So
it is.
made with a curious social elixir, earthy from pink beet and exotic from Malay rose sherbet.
Oh.
After a few of these, you'll be ready to flirt your way through the night.
Ooh.
And then it gives you the ingredients. So pineapple juice, the social elixir, beetroot juice, lime juice, and rose lemonade to top.
So we're going to have to go shopping. It's not like we can just get this shit and then start making drinks at home. We're going to have to decide what drinks we want and go buy this stuff, because it sounds like it's sort of exotic ingredients that we're going to have to
be
hunt
fair,
down a
you
little
might
bit.
have a lot of it already. Oh, there's a 3-spirit julep.
Ooh, like a mint
Hibiscus
julep?
hibiscus margarita punch. So like a lot of it. Oh, pumpkin spice okay, I've got to stop.
Oh yeah, I saw that pumpkin spice
yeah.
old fashioned. That
Yeah.
sounds good. I'm
So
not
the
even
po-
like a
like-
huge pumpkin spice fan, but it sounded really good.
Yeah, so the point is like they've done all of the work for you. So you just have to go to their recipes and say which one or ones do I want to make, and they give it all to you.
Yep.
So I'm super excited because you know me, I'm not a huge drinker.
Right.
So this will be really I'm really excited.
Yeah. Yeah. I am too.
And this could be good for our underage listeners who want to drink along with us, or, you know, if you don't drink for personal reasons, religious reasons, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
Trying to cut down a little, like I
Mhm.
am. I have not drank since Tuesday I think we went out Tuesday last week, which is a lot because usually I do drink over the weekend. So
I'm
I have
drinking
not.
Diet Coke,
Diet Coke.
not a sponsor.
Drinking water, also not a sponsor.
Today, this episode brought to you by water. Please sponsor us.
Oh, okay. So then also one other thing we have to do is pick. I did not ahead of time pick
12.
a 12. Okay.
Yep.
I'll tell the people what we're doing because Megan's reading ahead in the script.
Sorry, I got excited.
That's okay.
I just randomly shout out numbers.
Yeah, she does it all the time, along with her lion's mane mushroom.
Along with my
nonsense.
lion's mane mushroom. Honestly, it's a miracle Amy's still my friend between the lion's mane, the numbers. I'm a mess. I'm a lot, you guys. I'm a lot to handle.
No, yeah.
I was like, Amy, should we get together in person? And Amy's like, or.
No, I would love to
Zoom.
get together in person.
No, I
think
I'm
we
just
should.
teasing you.
That's one thing I'd like to do a little bit more of next season is record together.
I think so too.
I think we just have to figure out how to do it so that the sound is correct. Or we'll still be doing it on Zoom, but you'll be in the other room.
Yeah.
And then that's it's not really the same as being together. It's more like, it's just like this.
It's just like this, but we're closer.
Except that we can holler at it, take off our
That's how we
headphones and
should
holler at
record,
each other.
is just hollering. Just put a microphone in between us.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah.
So we're picking a
So
number.
what we're picking, I was going to ask Megan to pick a number between, I think I said 1 and 14. I was just guessing on the number of things to choose from. I did not choose a promo partner this week. And so I have a list of all of the choices, all of the people in the Boo Pod, and there's a few others that we've been using or been promoting that are not in the Boo Pod. And so I was going to just grab whatever one
Can
was
I
the number.
rescind my number?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to change it to 7.
7. Okay.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Haunted UK.
Oh, goody. Ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah. Steve with the cool voice and accent.
It's so British. I love
Yeah,
it.
I
It's
know.
so perfect for a haunted podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like kind of spooky, but it's not
Mhm.
like Vincent Price spooky.
Yeah. He's not like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly how Vincent Price sounded.
That's pretty close.
Vincent Price, was that you? Oh, it was Amy. It was Amy.
It's Amy. Wait a minute. Who's Amy again?
Wait, who's Amy? Who the fuck is Amy? What is happening?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm falling apart.
I know. I think I'm a little punchy too from
Well, the COVID fog is
the
real.
COVID fog. The sleep is goofy and yeah. Listening to the Sharper Image catalog. We got the Sharper Image catalog in the mail. I'm like, I didn't even know they
Recently?
still made Yes. I'm like, I didn't even know they still made
What?
these. Yeah,
Okay, who makes catalogs?
I know.
Okay, speaking of catalogs, do you remember when you would get the Sears catalog by Christmas and
Wish
you'd
book?
go through and you'd circle every goddamn toy in there because
Yep.
that's what you wanted? And
Yep.
your parents were like, are we fucking Bill Gates? No.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't say that to me, but I mean,
Bill Gates
honestly, I
wasn't
circled
famous back
no,
then.
he-
Well, maybe when you were little, not
when I was little. Yeah, not when you were little. But yeah, I would circle everything. And I'm okay. When you circle everything, nothing is circled. The law of averages. that
I didn't circle everything, but I didn't like all the toys. But I sure had certain ones that I
Mhm.
really thought I needed to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom called that the wish book.
Yes.
It was either Sears or J.C. Penney's. There was
Oh,
Montgomery
yeah,
Wards, all
interchangeable.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yep.
all did that. And then when that would come in the mail, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So excited.
I would sit down. Like
Grab my
I
markers.
planned timeout. Yeah.
Yep.
Circled it all.
Yep.
And then you'd go through it a second time in case you missed something.
Yeah.
I think for our son this year, we're not going to do presents for him because he's going to get so
Yeah.
many.
You mentioned he already has so many that he hasn't even looked at yet.
Yeah. So we're going to just wrap those up. He's not going to know.
He won't know.
He's two.
No. There's no way he'll know.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He'll find out later in therapy.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
fine.
well, I mean, if he's going to therapy, I got to give him stuff to talk about.
Yep.
You're welcome, future therapist.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, I think that's a good idea. I think that'll be, he won't know.
No.
We did that with the dogs.
Yeah. They don't know.
they hide their toys for a while and then give them back to him later.
Oh, I do that with him all the time. His brand new toy.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, well, you just saw this 3 days ago. Baby. It's brand new.
Yeah, brand new.
Never seen before. Fresh out of the box.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure our parents did that to us too.
Oh, they had to have, yeah.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Mm.
Oh, I have my craft fair on Saturday.
Oh, is that this Saturday?
Yeah, I don't even care because my SHRM exam is Tuesday, a
Oh,
week from tomorrow, and I don't even care. I don't like the craft fair.
isn't that nice
honestly-
to have something else to take your mind off of so that you like, I'll just be, it'll be fine. I'll go. I won't have to worry about it. If you didn't have the test, you'd be freaking out about the craft fair. So
Yeah, and like I wanted to have more holiday stuff, but you know what? I'm not
worry
even
about it.
going to worry about it.
don't worry about it.
Honestly, I can't because I have to study for the SHRM test.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. That's more important. I'm sure you'll do great.
oh, I don't know. It's just a lot.
We should maybe, well, sometime after your thing, hopefully the stuff will be here, but we should get together and celebrate your being
Yes.
done and
Celebrate me
some-
being done and either celebrate me passing or mourn me failing. I'll
Will
know
you-
that day.
you will know that day.
Yep,
Okay, good.
I'll know that day, so I don't have to wait.
So we should plan to get together and
Yeah.
celebrate either passing or
Mourn
get ready
failing.
to take it again.
Yeah.
Good.
I
All
mean,
right.
you know what? I'm just going to study. And that's all I can do.
Yeah,
It's just study. I
Yeah.
mean,
that's all you can do.
yeah. I'm not like cramming, but I'm, a little bit each night, 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Is probably what I'm doing.
Yeah, you
Okay.
don't want to overdo it or your brain will just,
Shut down. And I can tell when I've been studying and I like, if I'm studying and I start reaching for my phone, then I'm like, okay, you need to,
yeah,
like, your brain is done. You're
Yeah.
done.
yeah. Do you sleep with your books underneath your pillow for osmosis?
For osmosis?
Yeah.
No, I haven't thought of
You
that.
should try that.
I should try that.
You should
Can't
try that.
hurt, right?
Can't hurt. It can't hurt. Might be a little uncomfortable, but can't hurt.
Princess
Um,
and the Pea.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like when you go into the test, just think like, I know all this shit. I
Mhm.
know it's in there. I just got to
Right.
find it. You just got to figure out how to
Yeah.
access it. It's all in there.
So I'm just gonna do the best I can, and that's
Yeah,
all I can.
That's
do.
all you can do. That's all you can do.
And I'm gonna really try not to stress about it
Yeah,
because the world is gonna keep turning
that's right.
if I pass or fail. So
That's right. That's right. Good attitude. I like
Yeah.
it. One thing I wanted to mention is that I am just finishing up. We have one episode left. TV show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Called Wednesday. About
You
Wednesday
know,
Adam.
Is it good?
It's so good.
Because I saw TikTok. Sorry, I should preface that with hold on to your hats, everybody. And she was doing this like dancing
Yes.
scene, and she like nailed it.
She choreographed that. The actress.
Oh,
I just
she
read that
did
today.
Really good.
Uh-huh.
She did. And I saw a preview and I didn't realize that this is the one with Luis Guzman.
Yes, I
And
love him.
love him.
I love him. He's so good. And Greg said he's like he looks exactly like the original
That's
is
what I've
supposed to
seen
look.
on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
yeah.
what I've seen.
Yeah.
Is he's like like if you were to take the original and make
Yeah.
it into a person, it would
Yeah.
it would be him.
That's what Greg said. I don't remember the artwork
Mhm.
very well from back then. I know I've seen it, but I don't
Yeah.
remember it very well. But yeah, when I saw him, I was like, oh, he's perfect.
Yeah, he is.
Perfect.
I haven't seen a show like that, an episode, so I can't comment really. But I mean, to me, Angelica Houston is like the embodiment of Morticia.
She was really
she
good.
just nailed it,
Uh-huh.
like perfect. But I don't know, but I love Catherine Zeta-Jones. I think she's a
I do
phenomenal
too.
actress.
I do too. I think
How is
she's
she
very
as
good.
this?
She's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's no Angelica.
No. I don't know who I would have cast instead.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful. She's a good actor. There's nothing wrong with her.
Right.
I don't, first of all, there's no chemistry between her and Luis Guzman.
oh.
So that is a problem because they're supposed to be madly in love with each
Yeah,
other.
like madly, passionately in
Yeah.
love. Like Angelica Houston and the man who played him who passed away, unfortunately. What was his name?
I don't remember who played Gomez.
And yeah, he passed away. Raul something.
Raul Julia?
Yeah. I think he passed away.
I think he did.
But like
Yes,
those
I do
two,
remember him. Yep.
you could feel the
Yeah.
heat
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
the TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
I
too
like
bad.
her. I just don't think that.
Yeah, I love her.
I don't
yeah.
think it's great. But
Yeah.
you know what? She's not in it that much. I
Yeah.
mean, she's really not.
I mean, it is called Wednesday, not
it is called Wednesday. It's about Wednesday.
Morticia. Yeah.
And yeah, it's really good.
Good.
It reminds me a little like she's an amateur detective. She's trying to solve a
Cute. So is it kind of
mystery.
like a gothic?
Veronica Mars is what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Oh,
Yeah, because she's in
I
school.
was thinking about who's the one from Nancy Drew, a gothic
yeah.
Nancy Drew.
Well, yeah, and Veronica Mars is basically a
New age
not new
Nancy
age,
Drew. Like 2000.
newer Nancy Drew.
Because I watched a few episodes of Veronica Mars because I never saw it, but I know it's on Hulu.
Yeah.
And it was like so late 90s.
Oh my
Like,
God.
everything about it was, I was like,
the music,
I
the
probably
clothes.
have that outfit.
Yep.
Because it was, yeah.
I love that show so much.
That's
I love any
Kristen
show that's
Bell.
done by that guy. Rob Thomas is the
Oh,
writer or creator, producer
Uh-huh.
maybe of that show. And he also did iZombie.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
did he do iZombie? But then I'm like, no,
iZombie.
that was Rob Zombie. And then I'm like, wait a minute,
No.
that's a completely different
Yeah.
thing.
He did that, and he did Party Down, which if you've not seen Party Down, it is fucking excellent.
Okay, I still need to finish iZombie. You know how I am with ending
iZombie's so
shows,
good.
though.
I know.
I've got to be in the right mood, or it'll just like I'll freak out about it.
Yeah. Like, what was I telling you? I watched the whole thing. Oh, I think it was Dead to Me that I watched
Yes.
the whole third season in 2
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
And I was so sad when it was over.
My coworker just said she finished that, and she said she wasn't big on the ending. She said she didn't like it that much.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was great, but yeah, I don't want to say any more without giving away anything. I did not pick out an Allenism.
Allenism, it is time for an Allenism.
Maybe I'll have you give me a number for that too.
Okay. What are my options?
Let me see. There are 89 of them.
Oh, okay.
However, I have used about 7 or 8. So throw me a number, and if we haven't used it, we'll do that one.
84.
84. We have not used. I have not gone that far down. 84. Okay, I don't know if I get it. This is a conversation between my dad and Jackie.
Okay.
Jackie says, "What?" Alan says, "The pimples on the body." He was looking at a moonshot. And then Jackie said, "No."
I kind of like that we don't know the context of that because, and Alan, if you're around, maybe you could explain it to us.
Yeah. I think he was
That's amazing.
looking at a moonshot, which tells me, I think she means he was looking at a picture of the moon.
Yeah.
And he was calling it pimples. on the
Maybe he was
body.
talking about the craters
Yeah,
of the moon.
I think so.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I just sent you a message for the phalo. It's called FAHLO.
Okay.
Um,
and that is that the shark thing, or is that?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's the shark thing.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Yeah. It's so
Each
you've got-
bracelet tracks an animal and helps us save wildlife. That's a
so
great
there's a
idea.
sea
I might
turtle,
actually get those
elephant,
for people.
Polar bear, shark, penguin, and lion.
I want a penguin.
Yeah.
I might have to do that. I might
Yeah.
just do that.
It's so cool.
A great idea.
I know, and elephants to save elephants. So they have in partnership with the Sea Turtle Conservancy, Polar Bears International, Saving the Blue, Global Penguin Society, and Save the Elephants.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love elephants too.
Who doesn't love elephants?
I know. They're the
Who
best.
doesn't love every animal
I know.
except spiders?
Oh, I like
But even
spiders.
then, I try not to kill them.
No, I try not to too. I like spiders because they eat my nemesis mosquitoes.
I know, but why do they need 8? Listen, we don't have time to go into all of that right now. That's like a whole nother discussion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whole nother Gabby Zoom because we don't have the time. And I don't honestly have the emotional energy right now.
Right. I get
I'm
it.
tired. It's bedtime.
I know it is bedtime. It's 9:05. All right. So thanks for listening, guys. If you're listening, guys, gals, non-binary
Neither
pals.
both.
If you are listening,
Humanoids?
thank you. If you gave up a long time ago, that's okay.
I don't blame you.
We entertain ourselves.
It's true.
I always listen to these like a week later and laugh again about it after I've already listened to it 17 times while I was editing it.
The thing is, we're hilarious. So
Well, at least we think so.
we think so.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. I crack myself up on a daily basis.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
Nobody else laughs but just me. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Maybe
But-
maybe when your kid gets a little older, he'll laugh at you.
Oh, yeah. No, he'll laugh with me.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's what I meant. That's what I
and
meant.
at me.
Yeah.
Well, thanks,
Yeah.
everybody. We hope you're staying safe, staying warm. If
Yep.
you're in the Midwest,
Yeah.
try to dig yourself out of this snowstorm that's coming. Now watch. It'll be like an
Yeah.
inch.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, it'll be nice again by the time this is released.
Yeah.
It should be nice again.
Yeah.
Because the snowstorm is expected on Tuesday the 29th,
Yep.
which is tomorrow for us.
Yep. For recording right now.
Yep. But we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. We'll check in with you guys again next week.
All right.
All
Bye,
right, bye.
everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Activity Continues podcast. We really appreciate you giving us your ears for a bit. Please reach out if you have a suggestion for which episode of the Dead Files we should cover next, or if you have a spooky story you'd like us to share on the show. We can be reached at theactivitycontinues@gmail.com or through our website or any of our socials. Links are all in the description of the show. Please feel free to drop us a note and say hi. And join us next time when the activity continues. The Activity Continues is produced by me, Amy, at Collected Sounds Media and is part of the independent Collected Sounds podcast network. We are also proud members of the Boo Pod network of super cool podcasts.
Nailed it. Oh, did I tell you a woman is suing Heinz, who makes Velveeta instant mac and cheese, for $5 million?
What? No.
It's from Florida. So
Oh, well. Okay.
because it says the packaging says ready in 3.5 minutes, but that's not true because you have to open the package, add the water, microwave it for 3.5 minutes, and add the cheese. So
Why is that worth $5 million?
I would be like, that's worth $30. Like, I don't know.
That's
but
worth
it's-
get the fuck out of my courtroom.